All right. Good evening, Rise and Shine. It's Merle Card Time and Dan, the great curator. It's another episode of Between Two Slabs, and Dan decided he was going to leave and get up and go somewhere else.
I'm
Dan,
over
good
it, guys.
evening, sir. We've got the Chicago Blues. I don't know if it's because we missed Chicago or not, but um, I'm definitely got the Blues because I was hurting.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
recovering. I slept, guys. I slept for 2 days. I was in a lot of neck and spine pain. Dan saw me. We got a hotel room together. He saw me tossing and turning, moaning, groaning, but I made it back Sunday morning, and I slept for 2 days straight, folks. So I do feel better, and I got a 2 hour massage, Dan. So I'm feeling better, buddy. Thank
Yeah,
you for your concern.
I was legitimately worried about you because like you look like you're about to die. you
I
know?
was dying. Um, you know what, Dan? I think I'm starting to discover it's not really just the injury. It's what we ate in Chicago that's causing the inflammation. We ate, we indulged, and I think that caused a lot of the inflammation.
Oh, really?
The
Okay.
deep dish pizza, the hot dogs, the Coca Colas. I may be at that time now in my life where I may have to, uh, yeah,
Well,
lower the
I mean,
intake.
I don't really
It's
drink
my
soda
fault.
anymore.
It's not your fault. I know, but you know, I have to have that soda with the pizza and the hot dogs. It just doesn't taste the same, man. You know, it
Okay.
tasted great. Trust me, I love. It was great food, but I think it just overindulged myself, and it didn't help the um, the inflammation of the injury. And I think that's
Okay.
what caused me to be in such pain.
I think I'm gonna upset a lot of people here when I say this, but I'm not a big fan of deep dish pizza. I tried the one that you got. I didn't like it. I'm a thin crust New York style guy. Although that
Yeah,
Chicago style pizza was good, how they kind of cut it up into squares. The crust there was amazing. Some of the best crust I've ever had. But I'm just not a deep dish guy. So I didn't really enjoy that too much. But the hot dogs there, A+ for me. I love those hot dogs, man. Those are so good.
yeah, definitely. Deep dish pizza is not something you want to eat when it's 100 degrees outside of Chicago, for sure.
Yeah.
But when I was so hungry, we ordered it, and I literally thought it was going to be like a little personal pizza, but it was like this big. You get like two slices, and
Like
there's
four
still
people
like
could eat that.
five. Yeah, you're just like, oh, I don't want any. I don't even want to look at it anymore. They're like, you want a
Yeah,
box set? Like, no.
man. Yeah, they do it up big in Chicago, so that was just a fun experience. So I enjoyed that, despite how slow the show was, and we can get into that. I liked going to Chicago. It's got a cool vibe to it. The food is good. The way the city's laid out is kind of good. It's cool. So I enjoyed my time there. I just wish the show was a little bit more more activity at the show. How about
Yeah, it
you?
was held at the same place where they have the national, where they host the national in Rosemont at the Stevens Center Convention Hall. But it wasn't the national. That's all I can say. Wasn't even close. They had
Yeah.
some great celebrities and sports people like Bob Greasy, John Cusack, the actor who's in the John Hughes movies. A lot of Allen Iverson was there. A lot of great names, but the traffic just wasn't holding it together.
It was pretty much dead from the start from Thursday. And I think that like I don't know, I feel like there was like this negative um
What's
cast
that?
cloud over the show because of the Midwest Monster.
Mm.
Like the moment we got there, or even before we were going there, everybody was talking about Midwest Monster show. So I feel like there was just already a negative vibe going into that show, and
Right, like this show was like a
yeah,
warm up for everyone else going to the Midwest Monster. Like it was just
yeah,
a
yeah,
stepping stone for them to go to the Midwest Monster.
right. And the overall productive production value of the show, I would say, was like very minimal in terms of just being in that convention center. It's dark,
Oh my
it's
god!
like
And they were blasting
it,
the AC. Oh my
yeah,
god!
it was it was like uncomfortable. had like bright
Oh,
fluorescent lighting in certain spots and dark in
oh.
other spots. It's just it wasn't like I would say it would be a fun experience to go unless you really old school and you love cards and you love just walking and seeing things. They had some big names there, and when I got a chance to walk, though, I saw some really cool items there for
You
sure,
did.
mostly vintage and a
Hmm.
lot of oddball stuff. A lot of oddball stuff there, but other than that, I mean, it's just like it just didn't have the crowd to make it a very exciting show
No, it was a
overall, and I
huge
think that
venue, but
affected
a
us.
very sparse crowd. That's for sure.
Yeah.
And it
But
was
let's
one of
talk
those
about some of the
things
cool
where it
things.
got busy on Thursday and then dissipated throughout the weekend. By Saturday, it wasn't many
Okay.
people. So where are we
Well,
going to go on to?
before we take a dump on the show here,
Okay, that's
let's
enough.
talk
Yes,
about some of the cool things that we saw there.
let's do it.
You know, one guy, man, this is one of my biggest regrets from the show is that let this be a lesson, guys. There's this one dude who had all these cool Star Wars.
Oh, Dan, you're breaking up, dude. It's hard to do. Your Wi-Fi.
Okay, yeah, I know. Well, Wi-Fi is acting up here, guys. We might have some connection issues, but let me see how far I can take this. Can you hear me?
I hear you loud and clear, Dan. Do you
Can you
hear
hear me?
me? Do you hear me, Dan?
Okay, yeah, yeah, I can hear you fine. I can hear you fine. Okay, so there's one guy had all
So,
these amazing Star Wars autographs, and I really wanted to make a play on that. On he had a Mandalorian and Pedro Pascal auto, and I wanted to make a play on it, but we were just kind of like hesitant and dragging our feet, trying to get some sales first, and we waited too long, and it was gone. So that was probably like we should have bought that the first day that we saw it, but we waited till like the third day, and it was already gone
yeah,
by that time.
lesson learned, big time. That's Anthony Divine. He's known as Divine Warrior Brands on Instagram. Great guy. He definitely knows his Star Wars cards. That's for sure. And he had some really
Mhm.
nice goodies that I was
Mhm.
salivating over.
Yeah, but I did manage to find some really cool wrestling exhibit cards. Those were really cool.
Yeah, those
I
were
found
awesome,
two.
man.
I found two Walt Disney rookie cards, so that was pretty cool.
Yes, you
Um,
did.
there was actually a lot of stuff there I would have bought if I was just uh, s- selling through my inventory a little bit more, and I could have got a little bit more liquid. I would have bought more stuff there. So there was definitely some good things there, but just not enough activity for me to really take advantage of it. How about you? What's some of the
Murphy's
cool
Law. I
things
felt
you
the
saw?
same way. There was so many goodies that Divine had. He also had some autographed Indiana Jones cards. I think they're from 2008. Like there were a lot of like writers and producers like Lawrence Kasdan and Kathleen Kennedy that were writers on the Indiana Jones movie. Kathleen Kennedy was married to Harrison Ford. He wanted $1,500 for those cards, but they're very rare. I wanted
Mhm.
those so badly. I picked up a Sheena Easton autographed 007 card because she sung For Your Eyes Only. So I'm a huge music card collector, so I had to grab that card. I'm gonna get that slabbed.
Yeah, very cool. Very cool. I feel like when we go more towards the East Coast, I feel like we're getting like even though that was the Midwest, we were getting it gets to be more vintage, right? Do you
Yes.
get that feeling?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, so that's kind of interesting to me. Like when you're on the West Coast, it's mainly like modern cards, but as you go more towards the East Coast, you get a lot of more vintage dealers out there. So, and I like that too. I'm trying to get more into vintage myself. I'm trying to spread my inventory to be like 30-40% vintage. I think that would be a good mix.
Even the conventions look a little vintage
Oh
themselves.
yeah, yeah. Some of these conventions, they're like they just don't care. Like they don't care.
They're
They
just
just
kind of thrown together in a
They just
convention
rent out
center.
a big space, they put the tables there, and then you're on your own. There's nothing else right there. It's old school. Um,
It's survival.
I know, right? But anyways, let's say hi to some people here.
Let's do it. Cali King Breaks. Good evening, gentlemen. I love podcasts. What's up, Merle? What's up, dude? Adam Spisman. How's it going, boys? We're surviving, man.
Hmm.
CV Sports Cards. What's on, guys? Hope you're feeling better, Merlin. Thanks, man. Hotel beds and pillows suck. Yeah, they did. Jay Champagne. Must see Tuesday. show advice, focus on Dallas. Dallas cures all. I hope you're right, man. We'll find out in 3 more weeks.
This is really crucial time because
it is.
What happens in the next month is going to set the tone for the rest of the year for me.
So
personally.
true. Me too, man.
Because we've had 3 shows now. We had Toronto, Newport, Chicago, where it's just been like whatever. Now we've got 3 weeks to relax, gear up, and go to Dallas, which is our bread and butter show. And if Dallas doesn't set the tone, 2 weeks after that, we go into the national, and we don't know what will happen there. So we definitely got to start planning. Our national game plan has to start forming like now. I think me and you are going to have to get together and talk about this. We got our hotel room. I think we got our flights. We got to get the flights ready. Then we got to get, I secured table space for the national, just a sliver, just a single display case, 1/4 of a table I secured, which is kind of bullshit, but I'm grateful for the opportunity, but it's just kind of like ridiculous how much I had to pay to get this 1/4 of a table, but we've got that going. So we're gonna.
It's like Manhattan property right here. It's best.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. Yeah, no, seriously, we're gonna have to come up with a plan, and we might. I might be down to do like a live between 2 slabs audience. We'll see if we have enough people going out there.
We may have to do one like every night, man.
We'll
be there.
If we can get like, I don't know, 10 people to come sit with us, maybe we'll do it. Who knows?
I know, right?
We'll talk about that. Let us know if you guys would want to see like a Between 2 Slabs live with an audience, and maybe we'll do some fun giveaways.
I mean, we already have like, viewers that want to do like box breaks and stuff with us. Maybe we can do it, live on air.
And maybe we can interview some people. I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe
definitely.
some of the people
come up with a lot of ideas. I'll write some stuff up.
So we got to definitely get excited. I mean, to go out there is going to be so expensive, so time consuming, so stressful. We got to make the most of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we got to think outside the box. Let's create,
Yeah. So we'll see what happens there. But the next, let me see, 3, 4, 5, the next 5 weeks, very crucial for what happens. If everything goes bad and we don't have a good time, I might take the rest of the year off. Honestly, we'll see. If I have a great time, then I'll be recharged for the rest of the year. So we'll see.
Well, because then after the national, then we're still trying to debate what we're going to do about Burbank cards, and then we got Dallas again in September. And then after September, I plan on going with my girlfriend on a vacation to the Caribbean. That's for sure. Because I need that trip I don't know about you, but I got to go on a real trip.
Yeah.
Besides card conventions. My girlfriend does not want to go to card convention. Right. Cards do not count as a vacation, Dan. So I've got to treat her, with some respect and take her on a real tropical vacation.
Sure, for sure.
So that's going to happen before, the fall.
And, I'm paying attention to what's going on in the other markets right now. And I feel like I almost want to put my attention. I feel like I need to focus on doing some other investment projects right now. I mean, I love doing cards. But I feel like there's some special opportunities right now in other markets that we could even talk about that tonight if you guys are interested. But I feel like I need to devote my attention to like adult stuff for a little bit. You know what I mean?
You're getting to the adult business?
Yes. You know what?
Whoa. Adult porn? Like what?
Well, we'll talk about that. There's always opportunities everywhere, guys. You know what I mean?
But also we should also think about like we've done pretty well selling products as well. So
that's another thing. Yeah, we might have to diversify a little bit there, but anyways, we kind of got off on a
tangent. Yes, let's
see what else you guys talk about.
More of the comments. But Adam, Chicago food will get the best of you. Yes, it did, man. It just flared up my neck injury, man. CV, New York pizza, the best. That's so true. I can't argue with that. Ryan, hey, Dan and Merlin. What's up, Ryan? Vintage Lord, Canada. You both excited about Obi-Wan? Yeah, I haven't seen the last 2 episodes. I didn't see last week. I know Dan did, so I made sure I kept his mouth shush for all last week.
I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but I'm loving the show, guys. I mean, it is what it is. Like, it's a Disney Plus show. It's a 6 episodes or whatever like that. So some people complain about little things here and there. But I just love
Of
the
course,
content. I just love seeing Obi-Wan. I love seeing Obi-Wan. I love seeing Darth Vader on these small screens. So it's pretty cool. So I'm definitely enjoying that. What else I was gonna say? I had something I was gonna say about that. Vintage Lord Canada.
Okay, what's that? What
he made a trade with me, so I want to know, Vintage. Did you get my package yet? Did you get my package yet? Let me know in the comments.
Okay, whoa. Toa, evening, folks. Good to see you, Toa. Hope you're doing okay, brother. Paul, evening, gents. Look forward to that 1972 SGC submission with a pop of 1 upon arrival.
Is he talking about you or himself?
I think it's me. I think it's the Neil Young, correct, Paul?
Okay,
the Cantante that I got picked up from you, right? Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait to get it either. I may actually also send it to PSA. I may send it to like economy, $50 submission as well. Sports cards. I think if it's that or the Tom Cruise, you have me confused. Let me know which one you're talking about. Sports card shorts. Summer shows are slow. Yes, like sludge with everything opening up. Slow, as thick as the air was in Chicago, 100 degrees with 90% precipitation.
Okay, we got another international Mer World cards here.
Istanbul, Turkey. Haven't seen this one yet. Love the logo, man. My favorite day of the week because my favorite content creator is Live and Dan. Yes. Pokey Hello Sports. Good evening, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Pump UFC to the moon. Go, go, go. But I did hear, I hate to rub it in, the salt in the wound, that the Midwest Monster was pretty good. City by the Bay. I'm excited for AEW Spectrum dropping in July. And what's the Spectrum consist of? Is that going to be on card autos and stuff? Is that a nice upper premium, Dan? Do you know?
I haven't seen
the Spectrum
previews for that yet. I haven't seen the previews for that yet, so we'll have to see. We'll have to see.
Okay. City by the Bay. Keep up the great content, fellas. Thanks, buddy. Card across America. Picked up tons of Marvel at the Midwest Monster. There you go. Not enough Star Wars, unfortunately. Damn, I wish I'd brought mine, man. I had plenty of it.
There was a lot of photo ops. Yeah, there was very little Marvel or Star Wars except for Anthony and ourselves, I think, at the Chicago show. So,
Yeah, and his buddies.
Interesting there.
Jordan, good to see Jordan. I heard the next big show is Phoenix. Isn't that where you live, Jordan?
Jordan wants us to go to Phoenix. I don't know why.
He does, right?
Jordan just is he's just dying for us to go out there.
I know, because he wants to see us.
Yeah. Let's see.
Jonathan, always look forward to Tuesday night. Thank you, buddy. Enjoying the show. Much obliged. Sports card shorts. How much are hotels average? Where at?
I think he's talking about Atlantic City. Are you talking about? Yeah,
super expensive, man.
$400 a night. I don't know what it is.
No, $1,200, buddy. $1,200 a night. Are you kidding me?
And Atlantic City?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, it's a good thing we got our hotel comp. We got our hotel comp though. So
yeah, that's why I'm like, are you kidding me?
Yeah. Let's see here.
Axel C. Hey guys, hope you're much better, Merle. Yeah, I'm doing better. I got a 2-hour massage today. On the point of vintage, I'm hesitant to list a lot of my rare vintage soccer due to the market climate. I agree. Do you think that's a good strategy?
I wouldn't list it at an auction and let it run. I wouldn't do that.
No.
I would post it for like buy it now and take offers on it, and that will kind of give you some feedback.
Yeah, see if you get some nibbles.
Yeah, I just don't like sending things to auction unless I really have nothing to lose, like I'm low cost.
You'll regret it, man.
Yeah, but I usually lose money in auctions when I send them, when I run them. So I just don't do that too much. How about you?
Nothing worse than seeing a $500 card sell for $5.
Yeah, my strategy is I just buy it now and I take offers on it, and we'll see what happens, or I sell it at a show.
Axel C, a show your collection segment from the viewers would be cool. I got lots to share.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, we'll have to think about that.
Definitely. City by the Bay, would love to hear about the other investments you see, Dan.
Yeah.
or talked about?
I briefly talk about this. I don't want to get too deep in this. People are kind of weird about when you talk about like other investments or something like that. They might take it the wrong way. But stock market is very interesting right now to see where it's at right now. I'm not really big on crypto, but it might be worth throwing some money that you can lose in there and just seeing where it goes. But the stock market is very interesting to me right now, and then I'm always looking at real estate. So those
You
are kind of
are.
those are the kind of things that I like to kind of play around with. That's like the adult stuff that I do. But with real estate, it takes a long time to put a deal together. It doesn't happen like you can't like buy something instantly, right? It takes several months to get a deal going. So that's why I feel like I have to devote a little bit of my time to kind of look into that and to do some other things like that. So yeah, that's kind of like that's kind of like what I'm doing. Send me a follow-up question if you have one.
Yep. Chris saying, I bought your X Factor Merle. Big fan. Thank you, brother. Modern Crabs and Cards. How are you dealing with recent Marvel PMG comps? Yeah.
Honestly, I haven't paid attention to that because a lot of my cards still are not available. They're not comping. A lot of my other cards are just like I don't have a lot of the common or the ones that have been coming up that we've seen. So I really haven't had to deal with that, but that obviously that does affect my cards too. It's just like it's what it is. And, the Marvel PMG market is correcting right now, and it's going to be like that as long as there's so many auctions on Golden or wherever eBay. I don't really see too many on PWCC, to be honest, but or
No.
any of the other marketplaces is mainly Golden and eBay's where I'm seeing them pop up. So as long as those are still available, that's going to affect the prices of it. I'm just waiting for that to kind of run its course, and then we'll see what pops up after that. I mean, I did see some pretty nice Marvel PMGs when I was at Chicago. Some dude, oh man, that guy, I forget his name. I think his name is Jeff. That dude walked up to us and he had like a
Oh
shoe
God!
box.
At the end of the show.
Yeah, he had a shoe box of Marvel PMGs, not even in penny
Oh my
sleeve.
gosh, y'all viewers, you should have seen this guy, man. He
He
had
had
like
a green Wolverine, like in like just raw green Wolverine in a shoebox with no penny sleeve. I
just a
couldn't believe it.
cardboard box, just pulling it
Yeah,
out, just pulling these cards out that were just
yeah.
worth tens of thousands of dollars.
I think he was messing with us too because he pulled it out. He's like, "Hey, is this a good one?" Like, kind of being like, kind of testing our knowledge on it. But yeah. So
He
my point
showed
is,
up on Saturday when the show was closing too, in
yeah,
flip flops.
yeah. My point is, there's a lot of Marvel cards. The best Marvel cards haven't even shown up yet. The best ones, like if we haven't seen the golds show up and go for auction, or like some of the best ones out there, then there's still probably another wave in the Marvel market to come. We just need to get rid of all these like lower end ones or the lower grade ones that are floating
Right.
around out there right now. Also, this is something I kind of want to talk about too. Is like I feel like we need to get people to understand supply and demand dynamics a little bit better because that will help people kind of see where things are going right now with the market. But like with the Marvel market in particular, like when it first came out, got wide exposure in like December, January, February, the demand was overtaking the supply, which is why the prices were so high. So, compared to last year. And then now the supply has taken over. Have
Mm-hmm.
gotten all their cards back from Great. They're dumping them on the auction sites. So that's why you're seeing like the volatility in the prices right now, just because there's so much supply out there and there's not enough demand to support that supply. So I think that once that supply kind of runs its course and all these auctions go, then we'll see another, we'll see where the Marvel market goes after that. So yeah, that hopefully that answers your question.
Nice. Paul, the 72 Neil Young. Yeah, Paul. I'm probably, since there's like really no pop on that, man, I'm probably going to send that to PSA. I can't, afford to send that to SGC. It's a beauty, man. Steven, what's up, fellas? Seems to me the card market has a strong correlation to the stock market, only during the downtrend. When stocks go up, cards really don't follow. IMO.
What was he saying? When stocks go up, cards really don't follow.
Yeah.
Hmm,
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I've always like something that I've always said is like I just feel like nothing like can truly make sense in the hobby. You know, like okay.
That
So
makes sense.
okay, I'm gonna go on a rant here. Okay, if I
Okay,
may.
what's your rant?
If I may, this is not what bends my corner or anything like that. This is just a rant that I've been thinking about for a while here. But I feel like the market, the card hobby has had so much money pumped into it the last couple of years that we've tried to break it down into its own like into something that we can understand that's comparable to like the stock market, for example, right? We try to like chart out prices and values of cards. We try to justify why a card goes up and why a card goes down and this and that. And I just feel like people have kind of people are assuming cards are worth a certain amount because they're just a card. But I've been giving this a lot of thought lately, and I feel like the people have lost sight that these things are collectible, and a collectible will be worth whatever somebody's willing to pay for it at any given time. But that doesn't mean that same collectible will hold its value the second time it goes on the market or whatever, right? And I think people just get confused about that. So they're trying to like correlate cards with stocks or crypto or NFT or whatever other market. And I just feel like it's hard to try to understand the card market, right? Because it's all driven by supply and demand and hype. The more we hype certain cards, the more exposure those cards get, the more demand they get, the price goes up. Okay.
Right.
When people move on from that particular card and they want to go to a different card, then the demand decreases and supply overtakes that, and it goes down like that. But it doesn't like necessarily mean that's correlated to how well the stock market is doing or how poor the economy is or inflation or anything like that. I don't know. I just feel like people tend to overthink the card market and try to analyze it too much, and they forget that most of it is built on people wanting to collect certain cards for whatever reason it is. You know what I mean? And I think that if we can kind of get back to that understanding, then maybe that will help people make their decisions on what cards they should be buying. You know what I mean? Like I've said this for several weeks now or months now, where people have mainly been driven by profit the last couple years. You know, they gauge their success in the hobby based on how much money they make. So they use that to influence their decisions on what cards they want to buy. Where I've been trying to tell people you should be buying things that you love, things that you like, and the value will come from that versus what you assume the value is based on sales or comps and things like that. So I don't know. That's just kind of like a little rant I have. I haven't really fully developed this thought process yet, but it's something I'd love to kind of get feedback from everybody and just have a really good discussion around it. I don't know. Do you have anything to add?
No, I mean, right now I'm just trying to enjoy what I like right now. Just collecting what I like and selling to people who enjoy what they like.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's all I can do right now in this game.
Yeah. Yeah. Nothing.
Whoa, what was that, Dan?
To justify anything. Just have fun and hope for the best. Hope for the best. Okay.
Exactly.
Hold on for dear life, basically.
Whoa, that was a lot of justification. Yeah. Steven, good evening, right, guys. What's up, Steven? I gotta fix Dan's Wi-Fi when I get to his house again.
McCracken's in.
McCracken, what's up, guys? What's up, McCracken?
McCracken's the guy that hooked me up with a couple Marvel uncut sheets. So this guy's really cool. I like him.
Oh my goodness, what this name? Not Just a Dad. JE3, Not Just a Dad. First card show in Chicago. Glad to meet you, creator. Still have the Wolverine art card? You still have that Wolverine art card, Dan?
I do, but somebody wants it. So whoever whoever makes a deal for it, me to put it on hold for them. So we'll have to see. So whoever wants it first,
the tease.
Can get it.
Oh, look at him teasing there.
All right, like connection issues here. It's not popping up.
I know. Oh my goodness, Dan. Adam Grismore. Hopefully get to say hi at the Nationals, sitting on Obi and Darkest Lord X Fractor. Oh, nice. Think it's too late to get graded before the National. I mean, you could send it in the regular and probably get it back in time.
Yeah, I would send it in like
$100.
$100, $150, and you'll get it back in time. You got time, but don't send it in at the $50 value. You're not going to.
No, you're not going to get it in time for 50 at all. No, for sure. Oh, Ivan, Collect 3D. What's up, guys? What's up, dude? Hope you and Omar are doing well.
So yeah,
to see you in
Collect
Dallas.
3D. He is selling off his he got really, really good Star Wars cards, guys. He's selling them to raise money to expand his business. So if you guys want to support him, go buy up his cards. He's got some really good deals available. He has a P3 Yoda available. I might buy it. It, guys, unless somebody grabs it.
Oh, really?
So P3. So Merlin, if you want one,
on IG. Oh, I'm gonna hit you up, dude.
Here's mine.
Oh, I've got one right here, dude. Oh my goodness!
I might buy another one, so we'll see.
Oh, don't give me FOMO now. I'm all FOMO.
Yeah,
I gotta have one. Oh, we're gonna get in trouble. Philly Joe, hi guys. What's up, Philly Joe? Oh, I want one of those cards. Now, is that the original one from the 90s, or is that the replica?
Oh,
okay.
That's the 90s. This one's from 1994, I think.
Okay.
You can tell from the back. There's C-3PO right there.
Right.
And it's a promo for the Galaxy Series 2 cards, I think.
Okay.
Series 2. But then they reissued this card in 2008, and the back looks different. The back tells you a story about the card itself. And there's actually a autograph version from the artist, which is super rare. So that would be really cool.
Look out for that.
Yeah.
Collect 3D. Yep, that is right. Thanks, Dan.
Yeah. All right. So I think we got to most of the comments here. I've got something I want to kind of get off my mind here.
Which is what?
So I feel like, is anybody else getting like, do you ever feel like sensory overload from all the different marketplaces that are available for us to buy cards?
Oh my God, yes, that's an understatement.
I feel like the companies have expanded so much where it's almost become, dare I say this, it's almost become like an addiction for me, where every night I'm looking at different auction sites, Golden, PWCC, Alt, REA, Heritage, eBay, and they're all these auctioning every single day. So it's like every single day I gotta check the auctions and I gotta see what's out there. And I become like addicted to like buying these different things, and I'm spending a lot of money. And it's getting to a point where I'm like, I feel like I might have to cut this cold turkey.
I'm OD'd from it. Yeah.
I gotta detox.
Throw up.
I've got to go on a fast and detox for a little
bit. Oh my God, yes.
It's too much. I might even just have to only exclusively buy on one auction site just to stop the temptation, because there's so many damn cool cards out there that I want. There's like all these cards that I want, and they're thousands of dollars each. And if I buy them all, I'll go bankrupt, but I'll have the cards that I want.
I'm surprised your head doesn't explode, dude.
It's overload. I love it. though. It's like but it's like, it's really, I'm kind of scared that it's an addiction almost, because
yes.
I'm just like, the way I look at it is, I'll see a card. I tell myself I'm not going to buy anything until I go to the National or the Dallas. Or I'm going to liquidate all my cards and get cash.
Okay.
If I don't spend money, I'll lose it. I'll never see it again, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, ooh, it's hard, and I can't control it. You know what I mean? And I'm like looking at all the money that I'm spending on all these cards, and I'm thinking to myself, oh man, this is adding up. This is like not healthy, So I've been trying to like basically like delete some of these auction sites from my from my phone. I'm just wondering if anybody else experiences that. Like you just get overloaded with all the opportunities to buy different cool, awesome cards. I don't know. Do you feel that way?
Yeah, I've been on kind of an online diet. I've been just waiting for like shows and everything. I've just been kind of frugal, waiting for stuff. I don't want to like buy too much right now. So
Dude, that is a good strategy because if I just cut online off cold turkey, I would have so much more money when I go to these shows. I could actually buy more cards at the show
yes,
and not worry about like selling
because we could have
cards.
had that Pedro Pascal, man. We could have had that
Yeah,
Princess Leia. We need those. We need to, those cards because that's Murphy's Law. Those cards come to us when we don't have any money at the show.
I know,
And I
man.
hate that feeling, man. I hate that
But it's
feeling.
like,
I wanted those cards so bad.
but one of my real
That bit
joys
my
in life.
corner. That's part about that corner was not getting those cards in time.
One of my real joys in life right now is just scrolling eBay auctions and just looking for things. It's like doing research, and I really love doing that so much. But at the same time, it's so tempting to it's like looking at porn, It's like
It's just a push of a button. It's just a push of a button. That's all it
it's like
takes.
it's card porn.
Half a second.
Yeah, it's card porn. Not the IG account card porn, but it's like in that sense, it's like looking at things that are tempting you every single day, and you want to act on that temptation, and it's probably not the best idea, but you can't help it. You can't help it. And the only way to stop it is like you got to cut cold turkey. So I'm kind of experiencing that right now. I feel like I need to, well, I'm watching a couple auctions right now. So after
I know you are. I know you are.
after those auctions run up,
bad boy.
But yeah, man, I feel like we might have to start. We might. What do you call a group
Intervention?
A group where we can, yeah, some type of support group where we go like, okay, I've been like, it's been 7 days since I've won an eBay auction or something like that. You know what I mean?
Like a 12-step program.
That might have to become a thing. Yeah.
Here's your card chip, Dan.
There's just too much out there. There's too many cool cards. And I don't know what to do. Like I try to like limit myself too. Like I'll try to say, okay, I'm only gonna buy PMGs, right? That's my niche. Only PMGs. But that gets a little bit boring sometimes. You want to go buy some other type of cards. So I don't know. Let me know, all the viewers. Let us know if you guys experiencing this too. Then maybe I won't feel so bad. I won't feel so bad if I feel like other people are suffering from the same type of addictions as me.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm sure we all are. That's why we're all tuned in right now on the show.
Yeah.
Ryan, it's totally addicting. See, he agrees.
Yeah.
Jonathan, I agree. I was thinking the same thing today. I was just taking a break because there's so much out there. So
there's just too many marketplaces, and there's good cards on these marketplaces, and it's not like they sell junk. Even alt, PWCC, REA auctions. I just found out another website called Hunt Auctions. They all have like great cards.
What is it?
Hunt Auctions.
Hunt?
Yeah.
Hunt Auctions?
Yeah. It's just too much. And they all end on like they're smart about it. I feel like the heads of even memory lane auctions, right? I feel like the heads of these auction houses, they all collude. They sit around a table and they collude. They're like, okay, PWCP, you end on Sunday, okay? Heritage auction, you end on Monday. Hunt auctions, you end on Tuesday. We'll get all of them. So it's like, it's crazy. There must be like a marketplace mafia somewhere that's like manipulating us for sure.
More cards at Istanbul. At this point, I could buy on eBay or off social media for deals. Yep. Jonathan, but the deals are too good.
That's what I'm telling you guys. The deals on these cards, these are really rare cards. Some of them are one of a kind.
And do you think they'll keep getting better?
There's just so many cool cards out there, and you might not even know about them until you see them. But like I was watching some auctions on was it PWCC or no REA?
What?
I was watching some auctions, and they had like some one-of-one exquisite cards that I wanted.
What was this site again? Because you got all
Robert
Digital. On alt?
Robert Edward Auctions.
Oh, Robert Edward Auctions.
Yeah. So I was
Okay.
looking at that. I'm always looking at PWCC. They just have great cars. I don't know, like they're smart about it. Like, okay, so this is if you guys don't know what they do, these auction houses, they have sales reps that go out to auction to shows and they collect cards from people. And they look for rare cards to put in their auctions to get people to go to that. And man, they do a good job because they pull some crazy heat that they list on all these auctions, but it's just like never ending, you know? It's like one auction goes for 10 days and then the next one 10 days and next one 10 days. One auction goes for a month and then the next one. It's just like it's a constant flow. I feel like a goldfish. You know how like goldfish they
just keep eating if you feed them?
Yeah, you just if you keep feeding them, they're gonna eat until they blow up. I feel like that. Like I'm just eating all these cars, you know.
Oh my god!
And at some point, I'm gonna overeat and I'm gonna die, you know, from bidding on all these auctions. But what a way to go, guys! What a way! What a way that would be.
Oh my goodness! Yeah. Jonathan, I am glad I'm not the only one. Dan, you LOL, you're not alone. Oh, I'm sure he isn't. Adam, I've been detoxing from auctions to save for the national, but it's tough. I found a card on alt that's just calling my name, blacked out and added money to my account. Collect 3D. It is the Wild West in the hobby. So many new startups and tech companies bringing their own ideas to various platforms. Oh, I am sure.
It was so much more simple when there was like one major platform, eBay, and everybody had to compete on eBay. And sometimes, since the competition was so stiff, you couldn't win a lot of auctions, right? Like, so you get priced out or whatever. But I felt like
I hated that.
Platforms out there.
I know what auction you need to win on a router.
I know, right?
Istanbul. Oh my goodness! I just missed a comment. You just went right through it. I think you need a new router, Dan. I stopped going to my slabs. Too many options to buy. Yeah, I don't think anybody goes to my slabs. I never get like anybody trying to make an offer on any of my cards on my slabs ever. It's like totally dead. Do you ever go on my slabs anymore, Dan? What's up with my slabs?
No. I think my slabs is a good platform. I've sold some big cards on there, but I don't use it that much because it's just another platform.
Man, it's dead.
It's just another platform that I gotta like roll through all the time. You know, I just can't keep up with it. There can only be so much scrolling in one day. You know what I mean? I only have so many scrolls in me per day where I go like this. I go like this.
That's a scrolling site. It sucks.
I'm getting carpal tunnel syndrome. I'm getting carpal tunnel syndrome from all the scrolling that I'm doing.
Use your head, dude. Use your head.
Yeah, let me see here. It seems like this topic has touched a nerve with a lot of people because I'm getting a lot of comments on it.
What I've done is just limit my list from like top like 10 to just 3 cards ATM until nationals. Yeah, I can imagine. So everybody's waiting to the nationals. It looks like everybody's saving their load for the nationals. Correct. A lot of people going, and our viewers are going. Yeah. It looks like.
I wonder if people are what are you guys doing? Are you, for the people that are going to the national, what are you doing? Are you saving your money so that you're well funded for the national and trying to liquidate, or are you buying cards now that cards are down, hoping to sell and liquidate at the national? I'd be interested to hear.
Very, very good question. I would like to know as well. That's a very good question, Dan. Are you buying or saving or right now, for the national?
I'm trying to sell, but I'm finding it very difficult to sell. So I might switch to buying so that I have fresh inventory for the national. So I think I might change depending on how the next 2 weeks go. I may change up my strategy in Dallas and buy. We'll see.
So you're going to try to buy at Dallas for the national.
Yeah. I think Dallas is going to be a buying show. Buying show for sure.
Oh, good. Jordan, I sold my condo so I could buy more cards. Oh man, he sold his house pretty much for cards. Axel C, because of that overload, I make sure I don't go exploring other sports alternative markets. I don't have the funds either. He has a
That's
little
that
happy face
might be
crying.
the disciplined play is like you got to stay off these sites cold turkey, guys, because believe me, if you start scrolling these auction sites, you're going to see something you want and you're going to be
Yeah,
tempted to spend money on it. So it's better just to like not even look at the website, you know what I mean, and not follow these Instagram accounts or things like that, just because it's just too addicting to buy all these cool cards out there, you know. There's like there's like 5 cards that I'm following on eBay right now that I could buy
okay.
right now. I could buy it right now, but I'll
Yeah.
spend like 15 grand on these cards. It's just like
Woo.
I can't do that, right? I can't do that, but I want to. I really want to for sure. But oh man, it's just so addicting. I don't know.
Yeah, you don't want to just grab that white rabbit's hand and go down that hole, man, with
Mm-hmm.
Alice. The Kraken, I don't think the market has yet stabilized and people are afraid to really buy. What do you think?
I think people are correlating other investment markets with cards. Again, this is why this like everybody's looking at the stock market and crypto and they're worried that the card market's going to be going down too. Well, the card market's been going down since last year, so it's like no
Of
different,
course it
right?
has. Oh, it was
Yeah.
so high, How
But
can it not?
I just I don't know. I feel like again, it just doesn't make sense to try to analyze it that way for me personally because I always look at all these cards in terms of a hobby from a hobby perspective. Like how desirable is this card? Why is it collectible? Those are the questions that I ask myself. I don't really try to like predict how much the card can go up. I just look at it and I ask myself what I would pay for it. But I guess it just kind of depends. I don't. I think it's possible for the market to continue to go down the way things are right now. But a lot of cards that I buy aren't necessarily tied to comps. You know what I mean? They're like rare. I buy a lot of like one of one
Yes.
cards, so I'm not as worried about like if I buy a card, it's gonna go down again because I don't have to deal with that so much with the type of cards that I buy, but they're very niche and they're very hard to move. So that's like the drawback of it. So it kind of
Yes.
depends. I definitely would not be buying any high pop cards anytime soon.
Pig 76 is low end liquid like 550, 500. All yeah, well, yes,
Yeah, I would
all
say
that.
so. For me, low end is like under $500. That would be like low end for
Definitely,
me.
definitely, definitely.
Yeah.
Michael Leah, any ideas on trade night for national? I don't have a table and I feel I wouldn't get good value selling to a dealer. Whether would trade up or out of a market.
Well, we will be hosting a trade night. So follow us. We always do pop-up trade nights. So follow our stories. And when we're at the national, we will post where we're gonna be and we'll do like a pop-up trade night somewhere. And then yes, trade nights, you can get the best deals at trade night because something weird happens when you remove that table between buyer and seller. Suddenly the deals start to flow a little bit more. So definitely go to trade night every chance you get.
Here's a question that I've always wanted to hit you with, Dan. Do these trade nights take an effect for dealers at conventions on the floor? Because now people don't bring their cards to dealers at the show because they rather just hold them for trade night.
I don't know if they're necessarily holding them. I feel like when you go to a show, you gotta take every shot you can to move your card. If you're bringing a card to a show and you
Okay.
want to sell it, then you take every opportunity you can to sell it. You go to every single table and you ask them if they want to buy it, and if it doesn't work, then you go to trade night and you see what you can
All
do.
right.
So I don't know if it's necessarily holding anything back. I actually think trade nights are good for shows, and that's why these last few shows have been so disappointing to me because they just haven't put no emphasis on the trade night at all. You
No,
know,
they didn't.
trade night facilitates things. It gets people to do more activity, to do more deals, and it refreshes the inventory. So those same people go to the show the next day. So imagine like on the first day of the show, all the people, they show all their cards to all the dealers and everything like that. We've seen everything. And then we don't do a trade night where everything gets shuffled around again. And then the next day it's the same thing, right? That's why there's like, it's harder to have activity levels the way we want them to be when this inventory is not shuffling around. Because if you have a card and you shop it to me, and you have a certain cost basis on it, you have a certain price on it, and you can't sell it to me, you could move it to somebody else and it resets. They have a cost basis on it. They have a certain price point on it, so they can bring that same card to me and I might be able to do a deal with them because the terms will be different. You know what I mean? So that's why the trade nights are so important. And I wish that promoters would have a trade night every night. One of the reasons I think Dallas does so well is because they have a trade night every single night, and it goes till the last person is standing, basically till 2, 3, 4 a.m. in the morning. That's how
it's always
go
packed.
Dallas.
Every night it's packed because it's right there at the convention.
Yeah,
the hotel's at the convention. Like everything is there. It's all contained.
And that's why they like some of my best deals happen at trade night. It's crazy.
There's Dan and his router.
A good. And if not, we are going to host a trade night. I swear to God, guys. 9 a.m. trade nights anymore where it ends at 9:30. You know what I mean? Or I'm sorry, it's 9 p.m. I'm not gonna go back to my room at 9 p.m. with nothing to show for it. We will be hosting trade nights every night that we are in Atlantic City till like 2 in the morning. Mark my words, guys. Sorry about that. I got riled up there.
That's okay. Calvin, what's up, Calvin? Hey, Dan and Merlin, can't wait for the National and doing the box battle of top Star Wars bounty hunter. Can't wait to see that, Calvin. Can't wait to see you, buddy, there in the National.
Ooh, I can't wait to open up some bounty hunter cards.
That's brand new stuff, right?
Yeah. Yes. That reminds me, guys, tonight I'm going to do a whatnot auction. Pop-up whatnot auction. And I'm going to sell a bunch of Star Wars cards. So, yeah. So, get ready to jump on whatnot. I'm going to do it half an hour after we get off here. Half an hour after we get off, I'm going to do whatnot. I'm going to be putting up all the Star Wars cards that I need to get rid of.
Dan is a robot.
Yeah.
Steven, are you guys going to set up the premiere show in Brea this week? I need rest, man. We have done 3 shows in a row. I'm at Toronto, Newport, and then Chicago. We're not that much of a robot, unless Dan is. There's something about Dan I don't know. Are you setting up premiere show, Dan?
I'll be there.
Oh, God. Dude.
Yeah, I'll be there.
I got to recover, Steven.
Yeah.
We got some friends' birthdays this weekend. Jonathan, are there themed trade nights, or are the most trade night sports cards? Like, how can you tell what card people collect or collect the same as you for them to ask them to trade?
I know
it's
that
mostly general. Yeah,
there are soccer themed trade nights. Those guys, the soccer collectors, they kind of hold their own thing. Usually when Brian's around, when Sunday League Investor is around, he will
Sunday
host
League Investor. Yes.
Soccer focused trade night. Otherwise, it's just a free for all. But we might have to. What do you guys think about if me and Merlin host a pop culture card trade night at the National? What do you guys think? Who's going to come? Let us know if there's enough. If there's enough demand for it, we will do it.
So yeah, pop culture, that will be like non-sports, and we may even include like wrestling with that as well. So what do you think about that, guys?
That'd be really
music,
cool.
Everything. McCracken, people made bad purchases because of FOMO. Now they can't or won't sell them, thinking the cost they paid will get back there.
Yeah. Go watch a Sports Card Investor's video where he talks about sunken cost fallacy. I think that's a really good subject to bring up. I don't want to get into it here. He makes some really good points. So that's exactly what McCracken guys can.
Yeah, I watched that video as well. It's a really good video by Jeff Wilson. Jonathan, I will come if you do a pop culture. See, If we build it, they will come, Dan.
Okay, that's one. We need to have 10 people. 10 people show up. No, we need more than
Just
that. 20
10?
people. 20,
Oh
20
my
people.
goodness.
20 people,
20.
and we'll do it.
We'll have other people. We'll have Marvel. We'll have Star Wars. We'll have music. I guess Pokemon and TCG will all be included as well. MetaZoo, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mike Alea, I'm in for pop culture trade not
That's
only if
two.
Merle wears his wig. I promise I'll wear wigs too. We'll have fun. We'll go crazy. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll make
awesome.
this fun. Maybe we'll can set up a bar or something. Have some pop culture drinks. I don't know. We'll see what I can get this wheel turning. Okay, guys. We'll make some cool flyers and everything.
Yeah. Okay. I think
it'll give me incentive to be creative. Bring me a pole. The dance too.
Okay, let me get this last comment here.
Axel, I think we need to focus on value more than ever. Yep. If you believe in the value and it's a steal, go for it. I also stick to soccer because it's the only market where I can really evaluate value. Thank you, Axel. So true.
Yeah, I always it's hard to say what you would value it. Well, what did he say? If you believe in the value and then it's a steal, I would say that because I tend to buy cards where I look at a card and I'm like, okay, what would I sell that card for? And then what are they selling it for? That's how I kind of like determine whether it's a good value for me or not. Like I had this like this mindset where I look at a card and be like, okay, that's I would pay $2,000 for that card, right? And if I can get it for less than that, then I'll buy it. If it's more than that, I'll try to negotiate it down a little bit. But that's kind of how I kind of do my buying.
Yeah, and I think that's what I'm kind of enjoying, getting into this, certain niche of, pop culture cards with like music, Star Wars, and other stuff. Because, I'm finding that community. And we're finding cards, like especially in the music community. I've met a lot of new people at Chicago. That's the silver lining about Chicago, was finding other people in the music and finding cards and stickers from vintage cards that are like little to no pop. So there's no comps for them. There's no prices. So it's like, what are you willing to pay for it? What's your love for that card? Is basically what it boils down to. So what are you willing to trade for it? What are you willing to put cash or trade down for that card for it? So it takes a lot of talking, with that other person to make that trade for that card. And we came, to an agreement with that other person. So that guy got a Jimi Hendrix rookie card from me, and I got a Neil Young rookie card for it in return. And we were both happy.
That is pure hobby trading right there. Where you're not, you can't like look up a value of a card. It's just like, you want the Jimi Hendrix, I've got the whatever the
Neil Young.
Guy, Neil Young.
He had the Neil Young, yep.
And you trade for the card. You don't like, that's the purest form of the hobby right there. And it's hard to do sometimes, but I think it would help if we kind of got a little bit more back to that mentality. A little bit. There still has to be values assigned to these cards, but where there's a card that you really want, whatever you can do to give up to get that card, that's a good feeling when you can pull off a deal like that.
Yeah, but it's great, talking to another music lover who knows their music. So you kind of know, but still, it's tough. Adam, pop culture at Hard Rock? Maybe, we'll see.
We will be at the Hard Rock Hotel, so that might work out. We will, that might work out. And I think the Hard Rock is like, that's like they have like a music memorabilia and stuff like that, right? So that might be
somewhere we can do it where it's attainable, accessible.
Yeah, so we'll see.
We can have tables. William Dobler, gonna bring some Star Wars with me. See if you like anything. That sounds great, William. Do that, buddy.
Awesome. Okay, so I think we got to all the comments here. Anything? Because I want to go watch Daps's live breaking.
Is he still doing it?
I don't know. Maybe I'll watch a replay.
Oh, he just sent me the link. I just see it now.
Okay, yeah. So and then I got to get ready for my own whatnot. I'm gonna try to do the whatnot, guys, for like at least half an hour. I've got Masterworks available, so sign up on whatnot, and I'll go up in about like half an hour or so. Anything else you want to talk about?
No, I'm just gonna like be working on some stuff. I'm gonna work on the that long form of the Star Wars this week of Celebration, so I can show more interviews and everything from the DAPS 5 minute one. So that'll
Awesome.
be coming this
Awesome.
week. Now that I'm out of bed, out of bedridden,
Yeah.
so I'm
You
doing better,
need to
guys.
relax. You need to relax because I need you at full strength for Dallas. Okay, full strength.
Dude, we just ran a marathon,
Yes,
brother.
we
We
did. We
went
did.
3 weeks of car
Yeah.
shows. That is definitely hard on the body and
I'm not
mind,
going to do
man.
that again. I'm not going to do that again. This back to back traveling, it's just too much. It's just too much. But so yeah, rest up, and then I need to work on my Toronto vlog. I haven't even done that
I
yet,
know
and
we
then
have so much to do. We have a lot of
no,
content to edit. Oh, and then I'll be working on our break even that you, me, and Sunny League Investor did while we were in Chicago.
oh yeah, that's going to
So
be an
that'll be
interesting episode.
posting this week as well. So look
That'll be
forward to
interesting.
that. So
So
make sure
yeah,
you subscribe to Merworld Cards and I'll be please subscribe to me and hit that bell button because I'll be giving them some giveaways. I'll be coming up with some cool ideas. So more giveaways. Maybe I'll get some giveaways at 700, 800, 900, and
whoa,
1,000.
that's big
So,
money. That's big money.
come with some cool ideas. So hopefully I'll get,
We'll get there, guys.
we'll get there. Okay, guys?
Yeah, so if
Anything,
you
Dan?
haven't done so already, subscribe to Merlin. The last time, I'm not gonna let you forget this. The last time Merlin was on here, he said that he would have strippers. He said that he would put a champagne bottle on his ass or something like that. He said that he was gonna do giveaways with the stand-ups and wear the wig and all this crazy stuff, guys. So I want to see this happen. I really
Dogs and cats living together,
yes.
utter chaos.
Yeah, so let's get this man to 1,000 and see what happens, guys. It'll be a big party. Okay. So again, just a reminder, come find me on Whatnot tonight. I'll do it for like half an hour. We'll see if anybody joins my room.
I can't wait.
And that's it, guys. So yeah, thank you for joining us. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye, guys.